Indeed, it was a very back and forth match. I thought it was over when Incendiate made that first set of adaptations, but Raymond was able to wrestle back the momentum.
It definitely feel from a spectator view that both Incendiate and Raymond did like almost exactly the same adaptations in a way that Incendiate worked on his zoning a bit more. He kept Raymond out a bit better. And then Raymond started doing what he would do is like whiff an attack and then push the Beyblade immediately. And it works so well.
Yeah.
In a way, like he kind of like almost tried to keep him out as well. All right, but we have Lola versus MFcoffee with Mina and Maxi. What do you think about this matchup?
Ugh. I'm assuming Lolo's gonna want to play the distance game and then just oppress Maxi via knockdowns.
Oh yeah.
You gotta work to get in as Maxi in this matchup. But once you're in, you can get in. But other than that, I really don't have much nuanced thoughts. I don't really know how this matchup plays, so just gotta watch and see. You know?
That was nice 1D setup from Lolo. Oh, nice clash setup. I do agree with you. It feels that if Maxi can get in, I don't think Mina has a lot of stuff to challenge him on his loops. Like,
oh no! Okay. That's so minus when you did a guard break attack.
It was still able to get some damage, but yeah, obviously with punish. And Mina is already flashing yellow. That's kind of important as well. Maxi does a lot of guard damage if he wants to.
It's generally advisable to just chill out and block versus Mac. Oh no!
Or sidestep in 2-2-B. You only live once, right?
Yeah, and like props to Lolo because that jump B is actually very hard to avoid.
Oh yeah,
you have to be pretty much behind him if you don't want to get your step clipped by that move.
Nice break attack. Nice punish from MFcoffee. Oh no! And he works on that guard pretty well. The problem is he doesn't have rounds. Like on a spot of Lola, I would try to get my guard broken right now, which didn't happen. So he will be able to keep that resource.
Yeah,
which is pretty important as well.
But it's a lot of rounds to continue with this resource. So sometimes, in my experience, when you focus on retaining that resource, you end up never using it.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's like for some reason the analogy that was a nice combo I got is if you play FPS games and you get like the best gun, you start like saving that gun for the later levels, and then you complete the game without using that gun at all because you were so scared of like a big monster. So sometimes you have to take the guard break right now.
Yeah.
Something like that.
I mean, heck, in Resident Evil 4, I never wanted to use a rocket launcher because it was just like a one and done thing. I'm like, wow, what if I need it? What if I need it?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, nice block for 4A. Definitely not online stuff.
I love that move.
Oh yeah. Ooh. Maxi like punish for Dug Crab is something you have to be very prepared for. Like me as playing Killick, I would Wild Rising be almost everything I dug, and more times than not I'll get some reward. But Maxi have to really pick his spots of what he want to press as a Wild Rising attack, and that was definitely not very optimal.
No, yeah, he can like full crouch 3B for like quick immediate damage, but they're knocked far away. You can Wild Rising B, which is puts you in stance pressure but low damage, but less likely to drop. 6A plus B, which is knocks down, but the damage is paltry when you're not in Soul Charge. And as I say all this, MFcoffee aptly maneuvers around Mina Soul Charge and takes round 2.
I believe that was like the first Soul Charge we saw between these players, which is pretty interesting. I feel like both characters would like to spend a lot of time in Soul Charge, especially Mina.
Yeah, I think it would benefit Maxi to retain meter every now and then, because his CE just covers so much distance, which is very important against a character like Mina, who can whiff from so far away and expect no punishment, no repercussion.
Oh, no punish. That is -14 now. I do struggle with it sometimes. Oh, nice whiff punish, and that should be it. But definitely, Mina's 2-2B now is punishable, something that I feel like everyone needs to work a bit at least to make sure you punish that move.
Yeah.
Very important.
I mean, I'm just saying, that move is -16 in vanilla caliber. I don't know why they changed it to -14, but that's another rant for another day.
Oh, yeah. And it was -16, but hard to get.
Yeah.
For most of the characters, so it's kind of nerf and buff at the same time. Nice ultra from Lolo. He does struggle on the health points. Oh. But,
oh, that's not gonna reach.
I think the funny part is I think it was a misinput because there was no reason to do it unless like he was anticipating MFcoffee to press a button.
What was he in Soul Charge and he tried to Soul Charge again? Was that what happened? And he had like a second left of Soul Charge?
That might be it. That might be that the last second of Soul Charge is usually the second that lasts longer for some reason.
Right.
In a lot of instances. But he switches back to Yoshi. I think what MFcoffee did very well is he used stage in his advantage. That was a very, very small stage. And he just pressured Mina to the walls and then run his game. So maybe even sticking with Mina would be fine.
Right.
But
Yoshi is he's very good at when he has his turn kind of smothering you if you try to keep blocking.
oh yeah.
But that's the MFcoffee special right there. He will 4-4B almost any time, and you gotta be looking for it because he will throw that move out like an AA.
Nice ring out. Yes, definitely. I kind of want to say a lot of disrespect from MFcoffee. He doesn't like let Lolo, play his game, take his turn. He always tries to take his turn back, and it was very successful so far. So let's see how Lolo adjusts, because Yoshimitsu has one of the better tools, I would say, of making sure your turn stays your turn with all the tech jumps and tech crouches. But so far, MFcoffee is just like doing pretty good stuff, controlling the pace of the match. And as I say that, Lolo gets a combo.
And then Yoshi Oki is one. It's so hard because like you don't want to get up because you don't want to get your legs swept, but then you stay down and you get hit by all these like giant high damage mids. And if you stand up into these mids, chances are he has a mix-up under his sleeve because you blocked one of these mids.
Oh yeah, it definitely feels that most of the time, unless it's a full crouch 3K, there's not a huge point of blocking Yoshimitsu. Because his stuff is like has a reverse mix-ups on it, or straight up like not bad frame data.
Yeah.
MFcoffee has a huge meter advantage. I kind of want to see a Soul Charge at the same time. If he's confident that he can use the CE, I'll be fine with that. I just don't want him to die with 2 meters.
There it is. You gotta be very sure of not getting hit by BBB or 2-2A when you have 2 bars versus Yoshi, because like they're gonna start fishing for those moves because it's just so much reward. Okay, and that's punish.
An ideal punish, high 16, and Lolo takes it. Very nice games from him. Yeah, it's something like playing versus Geralt while you in Soul Charge. You have to be constantly aware that he has those 2 big lethal hits. Even more than 2 big lethal, like he has big lethal hits to punish you for Soul Charge, but you can bait them, and most of them are punishable. Like 2A is -20, so you can try to play that game if you're aware. I don't think MFcoffee was aware at that point. And
it's very easy to forget. And like, say you want to play that game, that's the game Yoshi wants you to play. He wants you to be passive, for then he can start running these sweeps and reverse mix-ups all day.
oh yeah.